It's 11 p.m. You're in bed scrolling Instagram, and you see it. Your friend just posted from Cabo. Again, that's her third vacation this year. Last month, she was in Miami. Before that, Nashville. And every photo looks perfect. Infinity pool, cocktails, designer sunglasses, that little hand wave pose by the ocean. You're happy for her. You are. But there's this feeling in your chest, this quiet voice that says, what am I doing wrong? She makes about what you make. Same age, similar jobs, but somehow she's in Cabo and you're trying to decide if you can afford the name brand cereal this week. And you're trying to decide if you can afford the name brand cereal this week. Then you keep scrolling. Your college roommate just bought a new car. Mazda CX-5. Gorgeous. Posted a whole story about it. Leather seats, sunroof, the works. Your car is 11 years old. The check engine light's been on for 3 months. You're just hoping it lasts another year.
Why are you crying?
One more scroll. Your coworker's at another restaurant, that trendy place downtown that costs $80 a plate. She goes there like twice a month. You brought leftover pasta for lunch today, and suddenly you feel like everyone figured out something you didn't. Everyone's winning except you. Here's what I want you to know, and I mean really hear this. They're not richer than you. They look richer than you, and there's a massive difference. My name is Mike, and I spend way too much time following the money behind the Instagram posts. And what I found is going to make you feel so much better about your life. If you've ever scrolled social media and felt like you're the only one struggling, hit that subscribe button, because I'm about to show you the math behind the facade, and it's going to change how you see everyone. Let me tell you about two people, real people. I'm changing their names, but everything else is true. Meet Jessica and Emily. They're both 28, both live in Denver, both work in marketing. They met at their company 3 years ago, became friends, follow each other on Instagram. Here's what you need to know about them. Jessica makes $64,000 a year. Emily makes $67,000. Almost identical. $3,000 difference. That's $250 a month. Basically nothing. 3 years ago, they'd both had about $2,400 in savings. Both had student loans around $32,000. Both had car payments. They were starting from the same place, same city, same industry, same salary range, same debt. On paper, their lives should look pretty similar, right? Now, fast forward to today, 3 years later, if you only looked at Instagram, you'd think Jessica is crushing it, and Emily is invisible. Let me show you Jessica's last 3 months of posts. July, Turks and Caicos, 7 days. All-inclusive resort. Photos of her suite. Oceanfront, that blue water. The caption said, needed this. 284 likes. August, she posted her new car, Audi Q3. White, black rims. Sitting on the hood in the dealership. Caption said, treated myself. 312 likes. September, dinner at Guard and Grace. That steakhouse in Denver that costs $90 per person before drinks. She posts from there maybe twice a month. Always looks amazing. Hair done. Outfit perfect, wow. Wine glass in shot. Last week, she posted her new bag, Saint Laurent. 1,800. Still had the tag in the photo. Caption, early birthday gift to myself. 267 likes. If you're following Jessica, you're thinking she's got it figured out. She's living. Meanwhile, Emily posts maybe once a month. Last post was 6 weeks ago. Her and her dog at a park. Before that, a homemade dinner. Looked good, but nothing fancy. No vacation photos, no new car, no designer, anything. If you're following Emily, you barely notice she exists. So here's the question, what happened? How did Jessica go from the same starting point as Emily to looking like she's in a completely different financial universe? You ready for this? Because this is where everything you think you know gets flipped. Here's Jessica's actual financial situation today. After 3 years of posting that life, credit card debt, $23,600 across 4 cards. Average interest rate 24.7%. Car loan, $38,400 remaining on that Audi Q3. $640 per month payment. She's 3 years into a 6-year loan. Student loans, still $28,900. She's been making minimum payments, barely touched the principal. Savings account, $720. That's it. $720. Total debt, $91,000. Total savings, $720. Net worth, negative $90,280. That Turks and Caicos trip, $4,200 on a credit card, still paying it off. That Saint Laurent bag, $1,800. Credit card. The dinners at Guard and Grace, $180 to $240 each time with drinks. Credit card every time. She's not rich. She's $90,000 in the hole, and it's getting worse. Now here's Emily, the one you barely see on Instagram. The invisible one? Credit card debt, 0. Paid it off in year 1. Car loan, $4,800 left on her 2019 Honda Civic. $280 per month payment. She'll have it paid off in 4 months, then no car payment. Student loans, $18,400 remaining. She's been paying $200 extra per month, aggressively attacking it. Savings account, $14,600. Emergency fund, fully funded. Investment account, $8,200. She opened a Roth IRA 2 years ago, contributing $300 per month. Total debt, $23,200. Total assets, $22,800. Net worth, negative $400. Almost broke even. In 4 months when that car is paid off, she'll be net positive for the first time in her life. She's not posting it, but she's winning. Let that sink in. Jessica looks like she makes $150,000. She's actually negative $90,000. Emily looks like she's barely surviving. She's 4 months away from positive net worth and financial freedom. Same starting point, 3 years, completely opposite outcomes. And if you only looked at Instagram, you'd think Jessica is the successful one. Here's what happened, and this is important because it's happening to millions of people right now. Jessica started posting her life 3 years ago. Normal posts at first, then one weekend she went to Breckenridge with friends, posted some photos, got way more likes than usual. People commented, "OMG, so fun," and "living your best life," and "I'm so jealous." That felt good, really good. So she started posting more lifestyle content, brunch spots, cocktails, outfits. Every time she posted something that looked expensive or fun, the engagement went up. More likes, more comments, more followers. And here's where the trap closed. She started living for the posts. She'd see a restaurant on someone else's Instagram. Think I should go there. I could post that. She'd see someone's vacation photos. Think I need a trip. I haven't posted a vacation in a while. The posting stopped being a reflection of her life. Her life became a reflection of what would post well. And posting well costs money. That Turks and Caicos trip, she didn't want to go to Turks and Caicos specifically. She wanted to post Turks and Caicos. There's a difference. The resort cost $4,200, but the post was priceless. Or so it felt. 284 people validated her, told her she was winning. That dopamine hit was worth $4,200 on a credit card. The Audi Q3, she didn't need a new car. Her 2018 Civic ran fine, but a Civic doesn't post well. An Audi does. $640 per month for 6 years. That's $46,000 total for a car that'll be worth $18,000 when it's paid off. But the post got 312 likes. Worth it. The Saint Laurent bag, $1,800. She'll use it maybe 40 times. That's $45 per use. But it posts well. Designer bags post well. People see that bag and think she's made it. The dinners, the clothes, the everything. It's all curated for consumption, for validation, for the appearance of wealth. And here's the devastating part. It's working. You see her posts and think she's winning. She sees your reaction and thinks she's winning. But behind the scenes, she's drowning. Every month, she pays $580 in credit card minimum payments, just interest. She's not even touching the principal. Her car payment is $640. Student loans, $310. She's paying $1,530 per month just on debt. Her take-home pay is $3,900 per month. After debt payments, she has $2,370 left. Rent is $1,550. Now she's at $820 for everything else. Gas, groceries, utilities, insurance, phone. She's barely making it. And to maintain the image, she keeps swiping the credit cards. Next month, the minimums will be higher. The hole gets deeper. She's trapped. But her Instagram looks amazing. Now Emily, she saw what Jessica was posting 3 years ago. And for a while, she felt bad about herself. She'd see the Breckenridge photos and think, why can't I do that? She'd see the restaurant posts and feel boring. She's eating homemade stir fry. Jessica's at a steakhouse. Something must be wrong with me. But then Emily did something smart. She stopped looking at Instagram for a month. Just deleted the app, needed a break from feeling behind, and in that month, something shifted. She realized she didn't actually want half the stuff people were posting. She doesn't like resort vacations. She likes camping, doesn't post well, but she actually enjoys it. She doesn't care about designer bags. She likes her $40 Fossil crossbody. Works fine. She doesn't want to eat out twice a week. She likes cooking. It's relaxing. When she re-downloaded Instagram, she saw it differently. These aren't people showing their real lives. They're showing their highlight reels. Edited, curated, performed. And a lot of it's probably financed. She decided to live her actual life, not her Instagram life. Here's what that looked like. Year 1, she attacked her credit cards. Stopped eating out except once a month. Canceled subscriptions. Put every extra dollar toward debt. Paid off $8,400 in credit card debt. Year 2, she built her emergency fund, $500 a month into savings. By the end of year 2, she had $6,000 saved. First time in her life she felt safe. Year 3, she started investing, opened a Roth IRA, $300 per month, even while still paying off student loans. Because she learned that investing in your 20s is the cheat code, her Instagram during this time, barely active. A post every few weeks, her dog, a hike, a homemade meal. Nothing that screams wealth. 60 likes average. Some posts get 30. She doesn't care because she's not performing for an audience. She's building a life. And here's what wild. At a company happy hour 6 months ago, someone said to Emily, "You're so lucky you don't have student loans." Emily was confused. "I have $18,000 in student loans." The person said, "Really? I thought you had family money or something? You seem so chill about money." Emily laughed. "I'm chill because I have $14,000 saved, not because I have no debt." People misread her calm for privilege. She's just not stressed because she's not drowning. Here's what you need to understand about social media and money, and this is backed by research, not just my opinion. A 2024 study from the American Psychological Association surveyed 2,300 millennials and Gen Z about social media and financial stress. They found that 68% of people feel financial anxiety after scrolling social media. Not before, after. The act of scrolling makes you feel poorer. And here's the kicker. The people posting the most luxury content had the highest debt-to-income ratios. It's not the rich people posting. It's the people performing richness. The actual wealthy people barely post. They don't need your validation. Another study from the Journal of Consumer Research in 2025 looked at spending patterns related to social media use. They tracked 1,800 people for 2 years. What they found is disturbing. For every hour per day someone spends on Instagram or TikTok, their discretionary spending increases by 13%. Not because they need more stuff, because they see more stuff. And seeing it makes them want it. The algorithm learns what you engage with. You watch a vacation video, it shows you more vacation videos. You look at fashion content, it floods you with fashion. And every video is selling you a lifestyle, explicitly or implicitly. You're being marketed to 24/7, and you don't even realize it. But here's the most important finding. The study tracked net worth over those 2 years. People who spent less than 30 minutes per day on social media increased their net worth by an average of $4,800. People who spent over 2 hours per day decreased their net worth by an average of $3,200. Same income levels. The only variable was social media use. Scrolling is expensive, not just in time, in money. Because it warps your perception of normal, you start thinking everyone takes 3 vacations a year, everyone has a new car, everyone eats out all the time. So you think you should too, but it's not real. It's a performance, and you're in the audience thinking the play is real life. Let me tell you what happened to Jessica and Emily in the last 6 months. because this is where the story gets real. Jessica's credit card minimums are now $680 per month, up from $580 6 months ago. Because the balances keep growing, she's not paying them down, she's adding to them. Last month, her car needed new tires, $840. She didn't have it. Credit card. Now she's at $24,400 in credit card debt, and the interest alone is $501 per month. She's paying $501 per month just for the privilege of being in debt. She went to Target last week for laundry detergent, left with $140 of stuff. Card declined. She had to put things back in front of people. She posted later that day from a coffee shop. Latte. Looked unbothered. But she told me she cried in her car after Target. She's making $64,000 a year, and she can't buy laundry detergent without her card declining. Because $64,000 minus $90,000 in debt equals broke. Meanwhile, Emily paid off her car 3 weeks ago. That $280 per month car payment is gone. She's putting $200 of it toward student loans, $80 toward her Roth IRA. In 14 months, her student loans will be gone. At 29 years old, she'll be completely debt-free. With $20,000 in savings and investments, she'll be able to buy a house if she wants, start a business if she wants, quit her job and travel for 6 months if she wants. She'll have options. Jessica will still be paying off that Turks and Caicos trip from 2 years ago, still making $640 car payments. Still trapped. Emily doesn't post about this, but her life is objectively better. She sleeps well, no financial anxiety. She likes her job, but she's not desperate to keep it. She could leave tomorrow and be fine for 6 months. That's freedom. Jessica's life looks better. Emily's life is better. And that's the difference. So what do you do with this information? Because I'm not telling you this to make you feel superior to people posting on Instagram. I'm telling you this so you stop feeling inferior. First, understand that social media is a lie. Not because people are lying exactly, but because people only show the peaks. Nobody posts their declined card at Target. They post the latte after. You're comparing your full reality to everyone else's highlight reel. That's an unfair comparison. Stop doing it. Second, if you're feeling behind, you're probably not. You might be way ahead. Emily felt behind for 2 years. She was ahead the whole time. She just didn't know it because she was measuring herself against Jessica's posts, not Jessica's bank account. If you've got money saved, you're winning, even if your Instagram is boring. Third, get off social media for a week. Seriously, delete the apps. Just 1 week, see how you feel. Most people report feeling significantly less anxious about money after even 3 days off, because you're not constantly being shown what you don't have. Fourth, if you are posting luxury content you can't actually afford, stop. Please. You're trapping yourself. That dopamine hit from likes isn't worth the debt, and you're making everyone else feel poor, which is cruel. Live your actual life, not your performed life. Look, here's the truth. Jessica's not a bad person. She got caught in a trap that's designed to catch people. Social media platforms make money when you stay on them, so they show you content that triggers emotion. Envy triggers emotion, so they show you envy-inducing content. Then brands advertise on that content, telling you that you can have that life too. Just buy this. Swipe here, you're being psychologically manipulated by algorithms designed by the smartest engineers in the world. And their goal is to make you feel inadequate, so you'll buy things to feel adequate. It's not a fair fight. Emily won because she opted out. She stopped playing the comparison game, stopped performing, started living, and 3 years later, she's in a completely different financial position. Not because she makes more money, because she kept more money. You don't need to post to prove you're winning. You just need to actually win. And winning is quiet. It's a growing savings account nobody sees. It's debt going down every month. It's sleeping well because you're not stressed about money. That doesn't post well. But it feels incredible. If this video helped you see social media differently, smash that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment telling me how much time you spend scrolling per day. Let's see where everyone's at. No judgment, just awareness, and maybe consider deleting the apps for a week. See what happens. I think you'll be surprised how much better you feel. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it.